Alright, this is the second look. This is video number 2. We just test drove it around the parking lot. We are still in the same parking lot that we were 5 minutes ago. Again, video number 2. Mount Vernon, Illinois. On our way to Polo, Missouri. And we're having issues. This is Sunday, October the 20th. 2024, and Steven thought he did a quick fix on something and he test drove it around the parking lot, and we're still having issues. And he said that whatever he did, he feels like he made it worse, whatever he did.
Yeah, well, I don't see anything, so that's what's making it hard.
Hey y'all, when our plates are registered in Christian County, Kentucky. Isn't that funny? We are Christians, and we live in Trick County, but our plates say Christian County, which is the next county over, because it was originally registered in Christian County, and we never changed it. Which we pay we're paid up until July of next year. See, our plates are legal. See. But I wanted to show you the fact that it says Christian on it. I just think that's fantastic, really, when you think about it. True story. I have a friend that's Hindu, and we've been friends since we were young, like 7 and 8. I mean, I'm 46 years old, and she's been my friend since she was 8. I guess 3rd grade, and she's Hindu. And I always used to tease her about how her plates said Christian on them, and I said, well, if I lived in a county that was called Hindu County, I'd probably move. So, and her driver's license said, of course, she lives in outside of Atlanta, Georgia now. She lives in Sewanee, I think it's Sewanee, Georgia. So we're talking about when we were growing up, and she got her driver's license, and it said Christian on her driver's license. And I teased her about it. I said, well, my driver's license does not say Hindu on it. So she took it good nature. Because that's the name of the county. It's Christian County. But if I did live in Hindu County, I wouldn't be living in a Hindu county, or a Muslim county, or a Buddhist county.
see a loose bolt. I really could use my jack, but I didn't bring it.
Oh, wow. You see a loose bolt and you need a jack and you didn't bring the jack.
I didn't bring a jack.
How do you think that you got a loose bolt?
I don't know.
So that's what you're seeing as a loose bolt?
I seen a loose bolt. I don't know why it's loose or if it's something else to making it go loose or what.
Steven just said he could sure use his jack, and he would normally have packed it. He packed all his tools, but for whatever the reason, he didn't think to bring his jack. He brought everything else but the jack. So praise the Lord, we found a gentleman who just pulled up that had a jack, so the Lord provided a jack. So I was truly thankful for that. Hopefully we won't keep you too long, sir, hopefully.
If I can get enough room to get my head over that wheel, I should be able to tighten it up.
Yeah, because we're working.
Oh!
I mean, we're not working right now, but we just went and got lunch.
Well, if I can get that to go down low enough.
Well, normally he would have a jack, but he just, for whatever reason, didn't pack it this time.
I said to take a jack, and I said, nah, I ain't gonna take a jack. I ain't gonna use
He brought his tools, but he didn't bring his jack.
If I have to, I'll go buy a jack.
I really appreciate it.
You're fine.
Maybe we'll try not to hold y'all hostage too long.
All right, where's that?
This right here.
Thank you. Yeah, we live in Kentucky and went on our way to Missouri, and he kept hearing a clinking in the car. So you're local? You're just on your lunch break? You're local?
Yeah, we're from McLeansboro, but we clean eastbound, westbound.
You got a crank in there?
Oh, I don't know. Well, no,
I'll make it work.
we clean eastbound, westbound interstate. Let me go look. Rest areas.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Well, thank you, the gentleman.
I ain't getting nowhere unless I get the crank.
So there's a part of it that's missing?
Yeah, crank. This part.
I think he's doing something to MacGyver it, I guess. I don't know.
You ain't gonna jack it up without it, I know that. Darn, they keep popping out on me.
So the jack is missing a crank. So I was fortunate enough to blessed to find somebody with a jack, but then apparently the jack doesn't have a crank to it. And Stephen is using a monkey wrench. Is that what that is? Is that what a monkey?
It's a wrench.
It's
Not
a
a monkey.
Oh, did you find it?
Is,
He found it.
is this work? No, I don't think so. Yeah.
It would be a thing like that, slide over it.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't have it.
Yeah, you'd be in trouble without it.
This is a company truck. We gotta have it.
Oh, wow.
Man. There we go. Where is that? There it is.
Oh, you're making it. Oh, good. You're making it work. He's making it work. So you're improvising. You don't have a crank, but you're improvising.
Won't that give me enough room to get in there?
All right, so we're gonna have to give this man his jack back, and we're gonna have to go buy a jack.
Thank you, sir. So what it is when you replace the hub, you got to torque down that center bolt so far.
Oh,
And if
okay.
you don't, ooh, head rush. Anyway, if you don't, it I guess it got a little bit of play in there. It's making, so she's rubbing on something in there, but I'm gonna have to tighten that up.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna have to go buy a jack.
Nothing serious, just gotta tighten it up.
All right, so the man that let us borrow the jack, he's gonna show us where the Menards is. And again, we are in, I think we're in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or close to it. So we couldn't hold him up. He was on his lunch break, and we could not hold him up. He needed his jack, and he's going to.
And I need more time because I gotta take that wheel off and get to the hub in order to tighten down that
All right, so we're just gonna follow
tighten
his.
down the yoke on that drive shaft.
He did. He looked us up on YouTube, and he said that when he has breaks tonight, he's gonna look at our channel. He's subscribed already. So this is a shout out to Kevin. I don't know your last name at all, but Kevin in this service truck right here in front of us. So Kevin had let us borrow the jack. So thank you, Mr. Kevin. If you watch this video, a shout out to you, Mr. Kevin, for letting us borrow the. But then he found out that he didn't have the right
Crank.
The crank. He didn't have.
He had a jack and he had the extension, but he didn't have the crank to crank it up. So there's Menards right there. So.
Oh yeah, I see what he's saying. Okay, thank you. We were right next to it. So he's turning off, and we were right next to Menards.
Hopefully they got a jack in there.
All right. Did you really think to yourself that you should have packed a jack?
I did. I was like, you should get the jack, because normally I would take a jack. And I was like, that's what happens when you second guess. It's like, nah, I'd be all right. I don't need no jack. Nah, I need a jack.
And you said that it was just you added to your collection.
Yeah, because I got a lot of them.
Well, at least we were right next to Menards. That's nice. I mean, literally next door to Menards. So we're going to go in and get a jack. And thank you again to Mr. Kevin for the use of his jack. And Stephen, real quick, what you said that it's a loose bolt.
It's not. Now, I thought there was a loose bolt, but when I got up there to see, once I jacked it up, I could see the bolt was tight that I was looking at. But what it really is that where the universal shaft goes through the hub, it isn't completely pulled through. It isn't all the way tightened the way it should be, and therefore it's causing rubbing noise.
All right. I'm just going to stay in the car, okay? Oh, wait, you need your money. All right. Love
You ain't
you.
coming in?
You want me to?
Well, come on.